Hi all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Before we continue, make sure to subscribe, hit that like button and turn on post notifications so that you guys never see on a video that I upload. Today we are going to see sources of water. Definition of water. Water is an inorganic, transparent, tasteless, odorless and nearly colorless chemical substance. Water is the main constituent of earth and all the fluids of all known living organisms. In small quantities, water appears colorless, but water actually has an intrinsic blue color. Water is composed of one oxygen and two hydrogen atoms. Water exists in solid, liquid and gaseous states. Sources of water: ocean, river and stream, rainwater, groundwater, lakes and ponds. Ocean. Ocean is a body of salt water which covers approximately 71% of the surface of the earth and contains 97% of Earth's water. Salt in the ocean is mainly caused by rain, washing mineral ions from the land into water. Carbon dioxide in the air dissolves into rainwater, making it slightly acidic. When rain falls, it weathers rocks, releasing mineral salts that separate into ions. Since water in the ocean is salty and contains mineral ions, this water cannot be used for agriculture or domestic purpose. We depend upon other sources to satisfy our daily needs. Rivers and streams. A river is a flowing, moving stream of water. Rivers can vary in size. Water from river come from rain, melting snow, lakes or glacier. A stream is also a natural flow of water that follows a more temporary path. We can say stream as a small river with a continuous flow of water. This origin of a river or stream is called its source. Many rivers and streams originate from mountains. Rivers and streams are part of fresh water source to people, plants and animals. They provide transport and water power. The point where a stream or river enters into a lake, a large river or an ocean is its mouth. Now, rainwater. Rainwater is an important source of fresh water. As the rainwater falls on the ground, the earth absorbs it, and by this groundwater level increases, which helps us in varieties of ways like irrigation and domestic purpose. Rain in the mountain acts as a good source for rivers. It also provides water to lakes and ponds. Rainwater harvesting is the collection and storage of rain rather than allowing it to run. Now, groundwater. Groundwater is a fresh water from rain or melting ice and snow that soaks into soil and is stored in tiny spaces between rocks and particles of soil. When there is rain, water can move through gravel, sand, sandstone or fractured rocks because they have large connected space that make them permeable. This water is stored underground. The amount of groundwater depends largely on rainfall. Groundwater reaches the surface naturally through springs and artificially through wells. Now, lakes and ponds. A lake is a large body of slow moving or standing water that is surrounded by land. A lake can be natural or artificial. A pond is an area filled with water, either natural or artificial, that is smaller than a lake. Ponds are small bodies of fresh water with shallow and still water with aquatic plants and animals. Lakes are larger and deeper than a pond. A pond is shallow enough for sun rays to reach the bottom. Now, hydrological cycle or water cycle. Water is continuously moving around the earth and continuously changing its physical form. Water cycle, also called hydrological cycle, of many process involved in the water cycle. The most important are evaporation, transpiration, condensation, precipitation, and surface runoff. Evaporation. One of the major process in the cycle is the transfer of water from the surface of the earth to the atmosphere by evaporation. Water in the liquid state is transferred to the gaseous or vapor state. The main factor affecting evaporation are temperature, humidity, wind speed, and solar radiation. The principal source of water vapor is the ocean, but evaporation also occurs in soil, snow, and ice. Evaporation from the snow and ice is the direct conversion from the solid to vapor, is known as sublimation. Now, transpiration. Transpiration is the evaporation of water through minute pores or stomata in the leaves of plants. Transpiration and evaporation from all surface are lumped together and called total evaporation. The transition process from the vapor state to the liquid state is called condensation. Condensation takes place as soon as the air contains more water vapor than it can receive from a free water surface through evaporation at the prevailing temperature. This condensation occurs as the consequence of either cooling or the mixing of air masses of different temperature. By condensation, water vapor in the atmosphere is released to be precipitation. Precipitation is any liquid or frozen water that forms in the atmosphere and falls back to the earth. Precipitation that falls to the earth is distributed in four main ways. Some is returned to the atmosphere by evaporation. Some may be intercepted by vegetation and then evaporated from the surface of the leaves. Some percolates into the soil by infiltration and forms groundwater, and the remaining flows directly as surface runoff as rivers and streams. Thanks for watching. And before you continue, make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, and turn on post notifications so that you guys know when I start on a video that I upload. And I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.